Like, I'm just looking for my person. I'm just looking for the one that I guess is out there for me. I mean, I want to be somebody's husband someday, father.
Makes you think you're a high-value man? The car you drive?
No, the value I put out into the world.
What about your character?
I have great character. I've built myself to basically have better choices. You want to know why? Because women can choose and make a choice.
They can.
They can say, I don't want to date a man that makes less than 6 figures.
They can.
And then what are you doing? You're
But we're not
demeaning a man.
talking about that.
Women
That's
can
not
talk
the
about
situation at hand.
Listen,
That's not the
a woman can say, I
conversation.
won't date a man less than 5'8", and the man could be 5'4". Do they care about
What does that have to do
ostracizing all of those
with
men?
anything?
If a fat man is sitting here, he can be a fat man, right? But if a fat woman is sitting here, you would say, oh no, we're body positive. Oh, no, we can't say that. We can't. It's all about picking her up. So every time it's saying something for a man,
Bro,
it's down.
You got a lot on your back.
Yeah,
okay?
man.
So what I want to be
I'm just saying
clear,
equal
not
rights.
just for you, but for everybody out there, is the car you drive, your resume, your bank account, your accolades is not what makes you a high-value man.
Definitely not.
We are all defined by the sum of our deeds and our character, and you, brother, are coming up to the sum of 0.
You too, Broken Back. Once again, Street Mechanic. Back at it with another reaction. So, let's just jump into this right here real quick. This ain't gonna really take that long. Number one, all those things that she said. Now let me grab my notes for a second so I can just make sure I get everything right. The car you drive, your resume, your accolades, and your bank account do not equate to you being a high-value man. No, maybe they don't. But they contribute to you being a high-value man because women, by their own definition, are calling high-value men six-figure men. Plain and simple. That's their bottom line. Their financial is what make them a high-value man. Now, you might want to break it down into different things and say what he puts out in the world makes him a high-value man. Yeah, all of those accumulative factors should make you a high-value man. But for a lot of women, it's just the figure amount, the financial status of that man that makes him a high-value man. No more, no less. So what you say may sound good on paper, on TV, on the internet, but in general consensus for a lot of women, it's those zeros after that number. And it's got to be at least 5 zeros to that one top number. Bottom line, you've seen the videos. It's self-explanatory to the majority, not the majority, but to a lot of women in 2023. That's the basis of it.
What was the turnoff?
Specifically, the turnoff was when I asked that
finna make up
question
something right now.
about would you date a single mother? And Jacoby, you proceeded to tell me that basically you're a high-value man and you are too good for a single mother. However, you did also tell me that you were raised by a single mother, which is profound for me to think that a single mother's not good enough for you, but it's good enough for a woman to raise you. That's unfair. And it's very insensitive to women out there who have children.
Okay, maybe it's just me, but y'all can tell me about it in the comments. But you have to be open to dating single mothers if you were raised by a single mother, because that's what it sounds like she was trying to say, which to me obviously makes no damn sense. You date who you want to date. He made himself up to be a high-value man, to have options. So his options are he can date a single mother if he wants to, or, which it sounds like his preference is, to date a woman with no kids, which would benefit him more than dating a single mother. To him, and to a lot of men, playing stepdad is not the thing that men out here want to do, and probably, in a lot of scenarios, should not do. I mean, it is what it is. Am I saying something wrong here? I doubt I am. I know people will agree with me on this. The benefits to it are, if any, tell you the truth, there aren't no any benefits to it. What, to raise another man's child? No, that's not a benefit. So then what are the benefits of it? It really is none. There's more downside than it is upside. And so in that case, I understand what he's saying. He's 100% right in his truth. If he builds himself up to have options, dude, exercise your options. Somebody else will take the mantle of wanting to, be a stepdad to a single mom or date a single mom. But most men don't want to do that and probably are not going to do it. And if you did it once or twice and you understand what comes with it, you probably won't do it again. That's it, bottom line. We have now understood that if we do this, there is really no benefit to it. And now women are mad because men are doing this. Listen, it might not have been a mistake that you ended up that way. There could have been factors that factored in. You could have been married and then got divorced or whatever the case may be, but it is what it is. You're still that single mom now. And men are looking at that as a negative going forward in their life. I'm sorry, but that's just what it is.
So I just left the restaurant after waiting 30 minutes for a date to show up, and apparently I got stood up. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm trying to do everything right to be a gentleman. I brought flowers. I've been consistent talking with this girl for 2 weeks, trying to get to know what she likes, what she doesn't like. I made plans. I picked the restaurant, the day, and the time. I've done everything to be just the kind of guy that would value somebody's time. Like, I'm just looking for my person. I'm just looking for the one that I guess is out there for me. I mean, I want to be somebody's husband someday, father. I'm trying to do everything that's right, and I just get stood up. Like, my feelings didn't even matter. Sitting there eating a meal by myself and realizing that nobody even cares about people anymore. Like, alien dating shouldn't even be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard to find somebody. It shouldn't be this difficult to fall in love, to be kind to one another. Like, what? Ladies, tell me, what did I do wrong?
Now, yes, I know this guy, he's a comedian, right? I get it. But once again, as I always say, real video or fake video, there's always a message in the video. And the message is loud and clear. Ladies and gentlemen, value a person's time, okay? There are good guys out here that are willing to put in that work, but your ladies do not want these guys. Either they're too feminine, too sensitive. Some of them were raised by single moms, so moms taught them a different way as opposed to a man being in his life teaching them a different way. So they're not gonna act the same. Okay? Still good people. Some of them might have been raised a little, to the best standards of a woman could raise, but still in all, they're getting shut out. Bottom line. Call them simps, call them beta males, call them whatever you want to call them. Some of these dudes are good dudes. Some of these dudes could use a little more direction, but y'all do not want these guys. Plain and simple. They're getting shut out because of factors probably beyond their control. And a lot of these dudes were raised by single moms. Let's think about that for a minute. They have. Now, they do the best they can, but you know what a man brings in when he brings it in, when it comes to raising a man, or raising a boy, to a man. There's nothing you could say about that. It equates to something monumental when a man raises a boy into a full-grown adult. So yes, men are necessary, whether you like it or not. Men are necessary. You have to have a man in a child's life, for a man and for a woman, for a boy and a girl. You have to. Y'all preaching that single mother stuff is not helping anything. And a lot of you guys out here, y'all need to understand, you're getting these women pregnant. understand what you're creating into this world also. I can't let y'all off the hook either. Y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do. If y'all don't want to have kids, take the necessary precautions on both sides, ladies and gentlemen. Do what you gotta do. It starts with us, okay. But with ladies, it ends with y'all. You can still stop the process, stop this cycle from going around and around. You could do it, but y'all don't. So here we are, 2023, round and around we go. Same vicious cycle that no one's gonna seem to break. But anyway, once again, you know the deal. Street Mechanic, taking my exit. Once again, comment, like, subscribe. Nothing else to say about that. Oh, actually, there is one more thing I want to say about that. About the first clip. Listen, that woman in the clip, she needed to be talking to the ladies out here, letting them know what the real definition of a high value man is. Don't tell the men, tell the women. Because they're the ones setting this new standard for what a high value man is. All those things you named before, those 4 factors, they're not even, it's financial, straight up and down. You tell the other women that are making it financial, you explain that to them. Let them understand what the definition of a high value man is. We know what it is. We also know what you tell us. But since we're going by what you tell us, that's what it is. Plain and simple. Anyway, Street Mechanic, I'm out of here. Till the next one. Peace.